you're currently trying to pour love and resources and hope into a situation that unfortunately it doesn't have hope. And you're trying to prove to this person that you love them and you're always going to be there for them and you have their back. And although they, on a sort of surface level, they understand you, they hear what you're saying, they can't absorb that love right now because they don't know how to. This person is going through sort of an internal war within themselves, and there's nothing that you can do to stop it. They're fighting with themselves. They're not fighting with you. You just happen to be around. They subconsciously, on this kind of internal scale, don't actually believe that they're deserving of love. That was something that was embedded into their system before you even met them. I mean, it's been there for a long time. And whatever the case is with this person, whatever's going on, your pouring of love and unconditional support is not gonna land. It's just not gonna work. It's before you even got there, this person was already kind of on a path to nowhere. They're very self-destructive, and their mind has already sort of made up that this is what this is gonna be. This is not a conscious thing. This is something that it's just happening. It's just happening. They don't think they're worth trying or saving or it's almost like save yourself. You can love this person all you want, but it won't change the fact that they don't know how to love, nor do they know how to receive love, nor are they in a position to accept love, nor are they in a position to give love. And so you're giving these kind of thoughtful gestures and this love to a person that can't accept it. You're speaking the wrong language. You're trying to fit a size 10 foot into a size 3 shoe. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So I want you to come to terms with that. We have to learn how to quit taking everything so personally. When somebody cannot accept our love, or doesn't want our love, or doesn't want our time, attention, connection, affection, validation, support, we have to accept that and quit saying that it has anything to do with us. It doesn't have anything to do with us. It simply doesn't. And we have to get out of this habit of trying to love someone into loving us, or showing somebody that if we love them that they can change, because we're really kind of giving selfishly. What are we expecting when we pour that unconditional love into them? And won't they have to hear the end of it? Or they'll never hear the end of it? Won't they have to hear about it in the end when you don't see any results and you say, I gave you everything? But the lesson in this is that you should never give anybody everything that you have, because then you leave yourself with nothing. If they could accept everything, they would have already had everything. Do you see what I'm saying? You shouldn't chase after people and give them everything and leave yourself with nothing. They don't know how to hold love. It's not going to change what's internally wired in their system. You can't do that. That doesn't work. So you really have to sit back and think, why am I doing this to myself? Because y'all are really doing the same thing if you think about it. This person has convinced themselves that they're not worthy of love, so they just simply won't accept it or display it or hold it. Okay? You, on a subconscious level, you have told yourself that in order to receive love, you must sacrifice everything, and that you can love somebody into loving you that clearly doesn't even love themselves. And so when I say that to say this: y'all are both doing the same thing. Y'all are both proving that y'all are not worthy of love. Y'all both don't think you're worthy of love. You are giving with the expectation of whatever that may be. You have to sit there and really ask yourself, am I really truly unconditionally loving this person? Is this love unconditional, or does it come with conditions? And the condition being that they start to respect you, they start to love you, they start to receive the love, they start to act better, they start to be nicer, they start to treat themselves better, they start to make better choices. Is that the expectation? And also, is that realistic? Is that realistic? And is that fair? Because what you're doing is you're taking somebody who can't receive love, and you're selfishly and selflessly and not very smart pouring everything that you have into somebody who can't receive it. So it's going to waste, and then you're left with nothing, and that person never received anything. So everybody's left with nothing, and y'all are both just needing to learn self-love. And the way to self-love is not to drain yourself into somebody who can't receive love. So there's a lesson in this for both of you guys. And I think right now it's time to really, really look at, what are you doing? If you have to chase somebody and question their motives to earn their approval and pour into them and give them everything you have just to get 1 ounce of an inkling of potential, because there was really no promise made of anything. There was no guarantee of anything, and you shouldn't be doing it for that anyways. But if you have to drain yourself in that way, don't you think that there's something that's kind of needing to be rewired within your own brain, that maybe it's time to take a look at? So just something to think about, and something to look into, something to consider, because that's not love on either side. It's very unbalanced and unfair for both of y'all. Y'all are being unfair to each other, and most importantly, unfair to yourselves. Why are you depleting yourself to the point of you have nothing, and you have nothing in return, and you're expecting something? You're not even giving unconditional love. You can't afford that love to give if you're expecting things out of it, and you shouldn't be draining yourself anyways to try to prove what. So it is something to